Hi YouTubers, this is Catherine, and I got a comment on my last video from Kina, and her channel is Pretty Black Girl 74, and she just said that she was into what I was talking about, and so I had to go, and that I had gotten cut off. I don't know about you guys, but I get cut off a lot. I'll be toward the end of my YouTube video, and like a few seconds or even quite a bit will be cut off, and it'll break off right, and it says a certain amount of time that has recorded, but then I only get, but it's like they cut out the minutes themselves. I don't know really how to control it or to change that, so maybe you guys can give me some pointers. I really am not computer savvy. Or electronically savvy. My 10-year-old boy is always helping me to figure things out. So I'm just thankful that I have this webcam here on the computer, on my monitor. It helps me out a lot. But so I was talking about when, to kind of, to back up a little, I basically was talking about my recovery in my last video and some of the things that have been happening, and how I'm doing great as far as my incisions and my gastric sleeve operation has really been great, is healing and stuff. I really haven't had any complications or any real difficult incidences. Oh, computer keeps on doing that. And I was talking about how I was really, what will happen is I will feel really good, and then suddenly I'll kind of hit a wall, and it's really, it kind of takes me by surprise because I'm not sure when it's going to happen, and it's like I have to just stop right there. And it happened to me. We went to Michael's, that craft shop, to pick up some Christmas decorations, and we'd probably been there for about an hour, and they didn't have any place to sit, and I was really struggling toward the end, maybe even longer than an hour, and I was really struggling. I was struggling all along, but really, really getting desperate, and I was in the checkout line, and my mom was in another checkout line. She finished up, and the woman was asking me questions, and just in conversation, and all of a sudden I realized I did not want to say another word, and I realized I was sweaty, and my legs were kind of shaking, and I realized that I was really losing it, and honestly I thought I was going to collapse. It was just escalating toward that. And so I just asked my mom to please take over, and so I took her cart and went out to the car and sat down, and realized I'd been really dehydrated. I wasn't drinking what I needed to drink, and I really am discovering how I need to stay up on the water intake. How crucial, the water intake, how crucial that is to my healing, and the protein too. So, you really got to think about what you're doing. Like the, the other day, I understood that I needed to. Our church was going to have a Christmas program, and I just didn't think it was fair to put the preparations for our family on my husband. So I came down, and I gotten our little guys had grown out of their Christmas clothes from last year, so I got a couple Christmas outfits for them, and my older son and my daughter already had a Christmas dress, and so I came down, and I'm sorry, and I got them all dressed, and so I needed to stop at Walmart, and it was really a choice of pride or putting my family first when I walked into Walmart, because I realized, I know I only have so much reserve right now, and so I need to sit down in one of those electric carts. And it was humiliating. It is embarrassing, especially since, I've lost the 40 pounds, and I do feel stronger in some ways. But so anyways, but I'm glad I did it because I had what I needed for my family. By the time I got back up to my mom's house, I was pretty wiped out, but it was all worth it because my husband needed help and I needed to be there for them. And so I'm really realizing that I got to choose my priorities right now on recovering. In fact, my littlest boy, we've had a lot of sickness. I've shared that with you guys in my YouTubes, my vlogs in the past before surgery. Well, when I went up to my parents, my son and daughter were really sick, and my mom was just a trooper. She's just amazing. I learned so much about caring for your family and your kids, and so often I think that as a mom, especially an obese mom, you only have so much to give, and you just are constantly inundated by need. And then I think you get kind of, I know that I get kind of um, maybe, well, just kind of like numb to that, desensitized to need. And then I think that sometimes even I would struggle with feeling I was so tired that I became resentful of anyone who would ask from me more than I had to give, because you hit when you're an overweight woman, you hit that reserve pretty quickly. And uh-oh, how long am I talking? It's not recording. Oh my gosh.